A warrior can in part be known by their scars, by their battle scars. Youth would keep some people from having battle scars, but old age, if someone pretends or poses to be a warrior, a fighter for truth, then they will have battle scars. And I'm speaking figuratively, of course, but in the culture wars, we, the church militant, if we engage, if we attack the gates of hell, then we're going to have backlash. Paul said, all who live godly in Christ Jesus shall suffer persecution. Jesus said, blessed are you when men hate you and revile you, cast your name out as evil, separate you from their company, say all manner of evil against you falsely. If they do all this for righteousness' sake, because you stood for righteousness, then great is your reward in heaven. All right, put in simple terms, if someone is in fact fighting for what is right, that means that they'll have evil things said about them. That's one of the scars, the battle scars you'll have. False accusations. They separate you from their company. What does that mean? Well, it means that you're not invited to the party. If there's a party, you don't get the invitation. We're separating you from our company. They don't eat with you at work on the lunch break. All right? They revile you. That means that people will publicly speak against you, whisper about you behind your back, say all manner of evil against you, falsely, or telling the truth. That person stood up and said that women don't have the right to choose, and they're a jerk. They're one of those anti-abortion jerks, okay? These are battle scars. And if you live godly in Christ Jesus, and you fight against the works of the devil, and you fight for the lives of the innocent and for the commandments of God, you will have scars. Theologians call the church here on earth the church militant. The church at war with the world, the flesh, and the devil. All of us are sinners, redeemed by God's grace. But even then, as St. Paul wrote, I have this war going on inside of my members, fighting my spirit, fighting against my flesh. So part of the struggle that we all have in the church militant is our individual war against our own sins, our own sinful nature, the things that tempt us. But it doesn't end there. And our duties to God don't end there. There are many people who believe that America will not be saved, that it will not be redeemed, that it will not be retrieved from its downward slouch and slump and now picking up speed into the jaws of hell. That the blood of the innocent babies crying out, that the offense of homosexual marriage, of so-called same-gender marriage, that these sins are going to spell the doom of the United States. And what that looks like, we don't know. We'll talk about that on another day. What the judgment of God on a transcontinental country with such unimaginable wealth, what that judgment will look like. But if they're true, if they're right, and America is going to be judged, well, even when the Roman Empire was judged, there was still an ash heap. And it was the church that was left standing on the Roman Empire, ash heap, the rubble. And then the rebuilding began. Either we're going to rescue this country because we're part of the church militant, or if the country collapses at some level, we're still going to have to struggle to restore righteousness and justice in the earth. We're still going to have to fight for what is right as the church militant. We need to focus on that and do our part and accept the fact that there'll be scars because of our battles.